24th, 2020, in the midst of the viral outbreak. I have to go to work. So, what's new here? Well, last night our governor announced a stay-at-home directive for Washington State. But businesses that need time to shut down have up to 48 hours. Well, we started shutting down the Boeing plant last night. We probably could have shut everything. I know we could have shut everything down, but we were directed not to shut everything down until tonight, even though there's hardly any people there right now. It's not the virus. Allergies are really kicking off today. Woke up all stopped up and itchy-eyed and sneezing. Got an allergy pill into me, so we'll see how those work. Fan heat up just a little bit. It's 51 degrees outside. Just had a little rainstorm blow through, washed most of the pollen off the car. The little white car was looking yellow yesterday. So let's go see what traffic's like. We will be shutting down the Everett, actually all of Puget Sound, and Moses Lake is shutting down tonight, no later than 11:30. And then we will be off work for 2 weeks until I think I go back on the 8th of April. Crazy times. I didn't confirm, but somebody was saying we were up to 33 cases of coronavirus in the Everett site, up from 17 on Friday. Jumped up to 33 on Monday. That's doubled over the weekend. That was part of their decision to shut down. That, and we had a teammate pass away from the virus over the weekend. Quite a few people knew him. I knew of him. Probably talked to him once or twice in my years. He spent these last few years out on the flight line. So yeah, it's a tough situation right now. But the scrap cars are still rolling. Seems to be a lot of truck traffic up there on the main highway. So yeah, we're not sheltered in place. What you doing there, Toyota? I'm just gonna wait. Okay. But we're not supposed to be out and about, going to the park, going to the mall, running around. You can go out to the grocery store, you can go to the doctor's office, you can even go out and take a walk if you want. Businesses are supposed to be shut down. Black car turning so we can scoot out. Look at the lack of cars on the road here. It was eerie driving home last night. There was hardly anybody on I-5. But yeah, like I mentioned in a previous video the other day, if we get shut down, my goal is to make a video a day, so we're shutting down tonight, so here's the first video. I may even do something for the drive home tonight, we'll see. There's still enough people out. There are some that are just going to ignore this order. But I'm pretty good for the grocery store and whatnot for the next couple of weeks. I may pop out about Friday or so for some breakfast stuff, but we'll see. So brake lights up there, but I don't see traffic backing up. And there's just scrap metal flatbed taking her easy down the hill. Coasting down to 53. But I'm just going to hunker down at the house. Not going to go anywhere. Don't need to. Usually not one of those that gets cabin fever. I have no problems staying at home. So I'm not planning to even cruise up into the hills or anything. Got some parts for a few little projects. The weather's supposed to be kind of like this for the next couple weeks. Figures they couldn't have shut us down last week when it was sunny and 60. 48 and rain showers. Somebody took out the guardrail. It wasn't that way yesterday. I don't think it was. We got 3/4 tank of fuel in the car, so I'm not going to worry about topping it up. Jimmy's, I don't know, a quarter, a little above a quarter. Pickup's got 2 full tanks, so if I had to get out for whatever reason, dump truck coming down. Let's see if we can stay in front of them there. We're good. So he's got a busted spring perch. He's leaning to one side. No traffic on our left. Ease it on over. Crank her up to the speed limit because Mr. Volvo's putzing. So yeah, it's got a couple of models we're going to put together. I'll probably do some videos of that. I'm going to dig out the model trains. I'm going to run some trains. I got a couple of movies to watch. A little bit of YouTube to watch if the bandwidth will support it. I haven't noticed any major issues with get it back off there, Mr. Minivan. I haven't noticed anything slowing down on the videos, but throwing stuff in my car. A chunk of rubber or something. Yeah, we'll do a few things, keep ourselves occupied. Ordered up that Ford versus Ferrari movie. That should be here, I think, tomorrow or Thursday. Kind of excited to watch that, being a car guy. Other than that, not a whole lot of exciting stuff going on. Most of the neighbors have been stuck at home for the last week or so. The city of Everett here, they initiated, I don't remember if it's a shelter in place or just a stay at home directive, but they did that on Friday. A lot of people decided not to even come in yesterday before the governor's announcement. I think we were, what was it, 37% labor loss yesterday? I'm sure it's going to be a lot higher today. goal tonight is start pulling stands away from the aircraft. They're nitrogen-filled struts, and they have a potential to leak down over time, so we don't want the plane settling on top of tooling, causing damage. And we're going to close all the doors, kind of go into interior, inside preservation mode, kill all the power, so nothing will be lit up, all the lights will be off, computers shut off. And then close the doors and go home for 2 weeks. There's a lot more people out today than I anticipated. A bit early for people to be commuting into the Boeing company. So can't blame it on the Boeing folks. There's your scrap metal, dude. Got a Jeep Cherokee sitting on the very bottom. Newer one, Grand Cherokee. This Infinity doing on my right? Plane's about to, okay, he's standing behind me. Almost drove onto the shoulder, not paying attention. Yeah, there's a lot more cars out today than I would have anticipated. It's almost like a normal commute. This guy, he tends to drift in his lane a bit, so we'll kind of scoot past him. Messing around inside the cab of his truck. It's definitely kind of a weird vibe out right now. Even the cats don't want to go outside. Around the corner we go. So my buddy Justin, also Peninsula Mudders on YouTube, he's been quarantined for the last week and a half or so. One of his teammates was diagnosed with the bug. He got sent home. I didn't know that till about Friday or so. And he was saying he was just anxious to get back to work so he could start resting. I'm sure this isn't really thrilling him, having another 2 weeks off. It is what it is. doing our part tonight to help the local economy. We're going to do a teriyaki order. Normally we do that on Fridays. We're going to do it on Tuesday. I told the guy that organizes this, I'll go ahead and order 2 meals. One for tonight, one for tomorrow. Can a little bit to help the guy that runs the shop. He's pretty good. He's a funny little guy. Comes out every Friday. Their store policy is, I think, 10 orders or more and they'll deliver, but he told us, says, yeah, you guys, you're consistent every week. You guys are putting orders in of 10 plus. He says, I'll do it for just one for you guys. One order, give me a call, I'll bring it out. So, but even he said last week, says, yeah, they're kind of hurting. It's just him and his wife at the store now. Had to lay the whole staff off. Nobody can come in to order. You have to phone in and take out, and I think is what he was saying. And we're kind of anticipating shutting down early tonight. We'll see how that goes. This was from the managers. Depending on the head count and the jobs and whatnot, we might just start pulling stands early in the shift. Wouldn't be too surprised if we're out of here by lunch. Oh geez, 32 and a 25. Coasting down. 5 minutes after 1. Yeah, I'm probably going to turn this into a long video. We'll do a drive home too. Actually grabbed the extra batteries for this camera. Slow down for the bump. Parking lot looks about the same as yesterday. Translation, empty. Could have made a right turn at that light and gotten a closer spot. There were quite a few open ones yesterday, but I like my little walk across the bridge. Yes, sir, we're the huge aviation manufacturing complex. Massive company. Hundreds of thousands of employees. Look how full this lot is. Oh, I see the magic spot. We are going to take the magic parking spot. Had this one the other day. I don't get this one very often. I'm the first one out of the gate. Alrighty, well, y'all stay tuned. I'll be back in a few hours and keep the windows down, let the car breathe a little bit. And yeah, I'll continue this here in a few. Back in a flash for you and about several hours for me. It's still light out. It's about 7:25 in the evening. just like that, Boeing has suspended operations for 2 weeks. Back on Wednesday, April the 8th. All the stands are pulled away from the airplanes. Those that need to be plugged in for charging are charging. Left all the scissor lifts unplugged because they don't have monitors on the batteries. I'm going to sneeze. Almost. Excuse me. It's not the virus. So, yeah. Desk drawer is locked. Computer is in sleep mode because they said it'll leave it on for updates. Teriyaki lunch was ordered. Had a good chunk of my sweet and sour. Take the rest home for dinner later tonight. Got an order of orange chicken for tomorrow. Yeah. Let's drive home. Windows up. Heat is just about right. And we'll just cut across the parking lot. We've got half a dozen cars left here anyway. Yeah, we had about, 58% labor loss today. And then we started tearing down right at the beginning of shift. So by lunchtime, those few that had stayed were trickling out. I think there's maybe 12 people in there right now that are just finishing up some loose ends, and they're going to be here till 10. They were all told you will be gone by 10, not 11:30. Around the snow potholes here. And I was told, get the heck out. Nothing going on, nothing for me to do. All my stuff was taken care of yesterday. Over next lane here. What do we got for traffic after these two cars looking good? Put it in fourth. Continue easing on over. Let's see what traffic's like at 7:25 in the PM on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, we've got an extra set of wings, actually 2 extra sets of wings in the building right now, extra barrel sections. All this stuff they didn't want to leave outside for 2 weeks. Oh, there's nobody on the Boeing freeway. Empty. There's nobody beside me, there's nobody behind me. This is kind of creepy. But we'll get home, I'll edit this video up. I got Jimmy stuff I need to get going. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do tomorrow, or any day that I'm off for that matter. We're kind of hoping this will only last 2 weeks and we'll get back to work, but they're projecting that we're going to peak here in the US in the next week or two. I just have a sneaking suspicion this may go on another week or so. Well, cab lights on that rig, angled like that, kind of cool. Actually, I think tomorrow, as long as it's not raining, I need to try to get that lawnmower started. Because the grass is going to start growing. We're going to need to maintain that. Yeah, everybody's a little worried right now. There's rumors floating around of layoffs, but being a union shop, we're a little more protective. They can't just say, "Up, you're laid off." Gotta have warn notices go out first, as far as I know. Oh, excuse me. It was pretty slow in there today. Excuse me. Alrighty. Bump the cruise control up and get past the Volvo here. So we'll take her up to 65. Because I do need to be over a lane here in the next mile and a half. Yeah, there's just nobody on the freeway. I've seen more traffic at 3 a.m. than I am right now at 7:30 in the evening. If I can swing it, I'm not even going to leave the house for 2 weeks. Hunker down. Because if they extend this, I don't know what the money's going to be like. So I'm not going to be spending a whole lot, not going to be cruising around. Stay home, limit travel, save lives. That's what the sign read, if you didn't see it yourself. Well, we're going home and we're going to park for a while. Very least in this shutdown, I should try to go out and get old Cletus fired up. I've had that truck running in probably about a year now. So I'm doing 65. Doing 75. Looks like there might be a little bit of rain over by the house. Could just be the shape of the clouds there. Excuse me, nap time. Grab fifth gear, touch the brakes. grab fourth gear, so we're in the power gear for getting around the corner. Stay wide because there's a new pothole right there, the black spot. Looks like they've tried to make it patch it. Roll the power on. Up to 55. Keep it in fifth till we crest the hill, even though we'll pull it in sixth. Trestle is empty. I'll have to try to remember to do a video on the drive in after we're released back to work. We'll have to see how much the trees have come out in the next few weeks. Oh, the bozo's taking advantage of no police on the road right now, huh? 57 and a 55. Well, that teriyaki's going to my head. Time to crash for the night. Illegal move up there. Yeah, I had a little rain just blow through, so it's a little damp. Great, more water on the grass, gonna make it grow. Nice sunset over there with different layers of clouds. But all you guys get to see is the gray, dreary storm clouds. Cars coming up behind me that are looking pretty good. Keep an eye on them. I need to be over a lane here shortly. And we'll do that right here. Man, only getting 21 miles to the gallon climbing that hill. See if we'll trip the turn lanes here, if they'll go. Hey. Cherry trees are blooming out. Scotch blooms opening up there. Power lines are still standing. Well, it wasn't a very exciting ride home. Not a whole lot to talk about. No plane moves for the next few weeks. Actually talking about probably 2 or 3 days after we go back to work is when our next plane move will be. Do some traveled work, get some behind schedule stuff caught up, and get people back in the swing of things of working. Doors are open on his truck. I guess there's somebody standing there. Yeah, I get a 2-week reprieve when I really wasn't expecting one. And can't go out and do anything. Do need to get garbage out tonight, though. Oh, look at that whole line of vehicles sitting there. Only 3 of them are mine, though. The 3 best looking ones in that whole lineup. That grass needs cut. I'll be trying to do that tomorrow. As long as it's not too wet. Back into the garage door. Alrighty, thanks for tagging along. We'll try to keep you all entertained. I want to do something every day, even if I don't go out and do anything, at least make a video. Do my part to keep you all entertained during these troubling times. So we'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.